Hey Blue Merinos, we're getting ready to make a bow. We're going to be using an easy bow maker and 3 rolls of ribbon. This bow is going to be very whimsical, but we do want it to have nice long flowing tails. These type of bows are great for all kind of different applications during Christmas. We could put this type of bow on any type of embellishment, of course, like packages, things like that. We could add them to a garland on our mantle. On the end specifically would be really fun. It's also fun to add bows to your existing artwork in your house for the holidays. So when you get 3 rolls of ribbon like this, you've got plenty to make several bows. All right, what I'm going to do is take and start with my solid red in the back. So we're going to load that on the bow maker, and I'm going to put these 2 off to the side. The solid red is going to start off being a lot of our base foundation, and I also want to have a couple of tails. I do want long tails for this bow, so it's very showy. When you come to the center, you're going to move a right hand forward, left hand back, so you give it a nice twist to get it going. Then I'm coming in with my loops, and I am going to be out at 6 inches on this bow, and then you're going to do the same procedure when you hit to the middle. Left hand's going to go forward, and right hand's going to go back. Same thing, it goes opposite depending the side you're on. And we're going to start to set our foundation with this nice solid color by using them on both sides. When you get done making your loops and you've got enough, you're going to take and bring your tails up here, and we're going to cut them at opposite ends. So I like to cut that one coming forward and that one coming in. So you get the V look from a far away direction, like when you're looking at it. All right, loops on both sides. Now let's put our next one in, and I'm going to pick our most bold pattern, which I love this one because it's got all these great trees on it. Triangles, you know, if you're in design school, you know I'm in love with triangles at all times. I'm a weird math nerd, and that helps bring beautiful design also. Now I'm going to dovetail this ribbon to start it off, and all that means is I'm just going to let it have a little V end tail in it. And once I've done that, I'm going to bring it in, and I want this to have a long tail too, just a little bit shorter than the last one. So if we were at 20, we're at about 18 inches. Now I rotate my hands, right hand goes forward, left hand goes back, and I'm going to come in at 5.5 inches right here. Same twist, and we're going to do it on the other side. Okay, and just scrunch that down, and this dude is starting off so pretty, so pretty. And I'm going to bring the other tail up, and we're going to just mirror the cut. So I'll bring it in and cut it straight, then I'll dovetail it, boom, just like that. Okay, so those tails are really pretty. Now come back with the stripe, and we're going to use that on the next layer. And I'm just going to dovetail this one. Also, you can also angle cut it, whatever you prefer. And I will bring this one right down the center, and I want it to be a little bit shorter. So we were at 20, 18, and this tail will be at 16. Hold it right in the center when you get ready to pull back with your left hand. And if you are left-handed, you can switch the bow maker around. And if you guys need any of these supplies, we'll have a supply list for this entire project, so you can grab what you need to make this exact bow from our website. You guys, if you never shop with us, we carry really beautiful ribbons. We carry high quality, and we got different price points. So we've got really fancy ribbons, and then we've got more affordable ribbons. But I still really believe in having nice quality wired ribbon, because it really makes a difference when you're going to make your pieces, you know, stand out from everyone else's. Okay, so far we have a 2-1-2 recipe, and we only call the loops from one side of the bow just for clarity. So I'm going to finish this off with just a pop of the red in the center, and we're going to do what we call a bow tie. Bow ties are super cute because they just add a little pop, and you don't really need a any kind of special cut on the tail because you're going to make a loop, okay? And the loop is going to come to the center, and we just want them to kind of overlap in the back. So once you kind of get an overlapping point, we're going to do this. Grab them here, bring this to the middle, make sure it's pretty centered, and then I'm going to scrunch it on down, place it right in, and that is what we call a bow tie, and it finishes off our bow so super cute. Now, grab your cable ties, and we're going to run right beside our dowels and bring this up, and we're going to have a great bow here that's just screaming, let's do Christmas. Isn't it fun with all the fun colors? Now I moved my bow maker out of the way and I am going to start to fluff this up. This is something you have to take time and do properly. So I start with the middle and then I separate the two stripes. And I want to put our fun Christmas pattern right between those and then separate the solid red. You can see I just build out my bow from the back forward. And take your time. There's no rush here. Enjoy the process. Let all the layers come together to make a beautiful bow. And when you're all done, we're going to go ahead and add a cable tie to the back. I like to put these long 11 inches in the back because then it's really easy to attach it to my finished project. Get that really tight. And we're just going to trim that off with some wire cutters here. Boom. And then I'm going to rotate this around. And it's a no-brainer for me to bring this really pretty, bright, bold pattern into the center of the bow. And that'll bring our eye into the middle and we'll be like, yeah, party in the middle. So I love that part. So I'm going to take this and just slice this right down the middle. And we'll just get a little strip. About 12 inches is ample. And then I'm going to just fold it to get a nice little strip of that color, and you can do that as thin as you want. I'm going to keep it a little bit thicker than the cable tie. You see how finished and polished it looks? It just adds this great little touch. And I'm always saying in design school that depth and dimension mean more money in your work, and if you want to learn to make pieces that are beautiful and later sell them, we are here to support you on that journey and would love to teach you. And little details like that kind of matter. So take the time to make something beautiful for your home today and share it with us because we would love to see it. Come follow us here and like, subscribe, and make sure you head over to Cleese.com and check out our video library. If you need links or help to find any of this, we have a full team ready to help you. We can't wait to see you on your floral design journey. I'll see you next time, Blue Merinos. Go have fun with flowers.